Hello, y'all. It is Todd Burrows, the Stitching Gent. This is my weekly live Instagram. So I'll show you what I've been up to. I haven't had a lot of time for stitching because I've been very busy with work and running around playing an elf. But I'll show you two things that I did this week. So I redid my stitching office, or one of my stitching spots downstairs in the basement. And I also, from a friend of mine, picked up a lot of handmade Christmas ornaments and things like that. So again, I apologize that my hands are shaky. I try to sit still, but it's just not my thing. I tried to set up my tripod and it was like yoga moves and I lost. So I think I hurt my back. But I'll show you what I have going on. I'll switch the camera around. We'll go down to my little elf layer, I call it. The elf layer. Okay. Again, I apologize for the shaky hand. I was deathly afraid I would fall down the steps, which that would have been fun. So this I did not make. It was a quilt that is actually from Pottery Barn. So that is something I hung there over my bar in the basement. This was a china cabinet, and I recently got rid of it, leaving room for other things. So this is my little Christmas setup. It has just beautiful little things like the thimbles, the little spools with the thread wrapped around it. Those are $7. A handmade strawberry. The strawberries are $30. Oh, I see my HHN people have tuned in. So hello to the LNS with the best. Okay, so that was some of my little, little teasers. Didn't make this quilt either. I decided after buying billions and billions of dollars worth of fabric at aforementioned LNS, that I'll never be a quilter. I quilt better by mail, which means if I want a quilt, I'm either going to have it made in the fabrics I want, or I'm going to find it on the Etsy and all that. So this is my new workstation. It is an antique wrought iron base with a blue porch shutter on it, really. It's the color of my grandmother's front porch in New Orleans. And my friend was having a garage sale. So I snatched it up and I absolutely love it. Okay. Got a little chair this week. This is from another friend of mine. It is a little rattan rush sheet chair and little stool. All right, so that's that. So bear with me one second. Okay, so here I am. Wait. Okay, let me take this off because this is my streetwear. I do like to dress up this time of year. I think that when I'm out and about, I said that like a Canadian, but I'm not. When I'm out and about, people respond to it. Some lady today, I went to the mall to drop off some things, and some lady today said, you look very dapper. You made my day. Now, Todd Michael Burrows making someone's day just by the way he's dressed. So anyway, I have now changed into my Fred Rogers sweater. This is my comfy sweater that I wear whenever I am stitching in front of the fire or down here in my lair, my Elfkin lair. Oh, the light. Let me turn on the light so you can see. Whew. Haven't figured out the lighting situation. It's pretty intense, but I want you to see the product. Ignore the fact that, I look nuclear reactive. So I'm going to switch the camera around one more time. All right. So a friend of mine makes these for me. She makes them for a lot of people because she's so talented, and I'm selling these on her behalf. So those are little Christmas handmade with the pins on it. So I have them in, anything from like a candy cane, Merry Christmas. They're all different. Those are just 15, and I really like them on the cream color. So I think the cream color is really nice. The green's pretty too, but I'm partial to the cream. So those are 15. She made these cute little wreaths. By the way, these are 5 inches, 5 to 6. These little wreaths are probably about 3 inches. Let's see real quick. Where's my tape measure? Yeah, I would say 3. So those I have in an assortment as well, like a reindeer and a sled and some stars and a snowflake. So any of that is just $15. And then these are handmade by another friend of mine. Proceeds of this go towards helping charities here in Rochester. So these are made out of old doilies. Okay, so those are 15 as well. Whew. I need my own HSN channel, I swear. I'm getting too old for this. So these are $25. These are the bigger size trees. These are 7 inches. And again, I have an assortment of those. Some of them are lighter. Some of them are darker. And lastly, I have the needle books. The needle books are 30. They open up. Okay. So as I mentioned, those are a friend of mine's. She's very popular here in Rochester, and we're all very uniform in our pricing. So these, I'll switch around. These pieces can be found at other places in Rochester. I always check the pricing of theirs because I don't want to be competition. I just want to be friends with everyone, and I want to promote the stitching community and stitching gifts in general. And that leads me to the next thing is, so my stitching gent was always purely based in my cross stitch finishes. So I don't have enough time to finish anything right now with everything I have working on. So I'm trying to morph into things that interest me. I didn't start the Instagram as solely a cross-stitching thing. So bear with me on the Tuesdays at 2 with Todd. You might get a talk on interior design because I do a lot of that. You might get a talk on pugs and why I love them so much because we have a pug. You might... who knows what I'm going to talk about? I always try to talk about something pithy in my mind, something topical that means something. So I don't have anything that I really thought about today, but as I was out and about, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning, is a lady stopped me when I was out at the mall and she said, you look spiffy, you made my day. Make someone's day. It's so ugly out there. And I'm on my soapbox once again. Just be nice to people. Sort out people that have a lot of negativity around them. It's tough time of year for everybody. Live with some grace. give yourself some grace. Oh, God, is that ever true? That's how I'm going to end. I didn't mean to make this a big rambling live, but I want to keep it short and sweet. So signing off from the little elf factory in my basement, it's the Stitching Gent. Bye. See y'all next Tuesday at 2. The husband will be off of school that week, so he's a teacher, and I'll try to keep him off camera because it's just not his thing. I won't have to try hard. He'll be hiding under the sofa with the dog. Okay. Be blessed. Goodbye.